In a video a few weeks back, I mentioned that the TikTok Creator Fund, well, it kind of sucks. And some of y'all in the comments wanted to know why I thought that. And that is what we're gonna cover in this video. While TikTok loves to push out press releases bragging about how much money they are giving to creators through the Creator Fund, by some metrics, which I'm gonna get into the details in this video, TikTok is actually withholding millions of dollars from creators that creators rightfully generated and should have earned. So keep on watching, because in this video, we're gonna explore exactly what's wrong with the Creator Fund, what I think TikTok should do instead, and what you can do as a creator in the meantime to get that money, to monetize your content, monetize your audience, and start generating some real income for you as a creator. Because unfortunately, as far as I can tell, TikTok is not really gonna help you with that. So I'm gonna show you how you can do it for yourself. Let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. The Creator Fund is exactly what it sounds like. It's a fund created by TikTok to pay their creators. TikTok will provide eligible creators with payouts based on their video performance. It's not totally public exactly how this calculation is made, but according to TikTok, it's based on a number of factors, including the number of views, the authenticity of those views, the level of engagement with the content, and also whether the video aligns with TikTok's community guidelines. So who knows what the exact algorithm they use for calculation is, but basically the more views and engagement your TikToks get, the more of a payout you're gonna get from the Creator Fund. But like I said before, you have to be eligible. So these are TikTok's current eligibility requirements for the Creator Fund. You have to live in the United States, the UK, Germany, France, Spain, or Italy, which by the way, your girl does not, so I am not in the Creator Fund. You've got to be at least 18, you need to have 10,000 followers, and at least 100,000 video views in the past 30 days. And of course, you have to be in alignment with TikTok's community guidelines. So for the most part, it all sounds great, right? At least for people that live in those countries. But the idea of it sounds nice, right? TikTok is compensating these creators that are bringing all of the attention, all of the new users, all the eyeballs to their platform, which is how TikTok makes money, of course, because the more users they have, the more ads they can sell, the more they can charge their advertisers. But there is sort of a catch to all this, which is exactly why I think TikTok is kind of withholding or stealing money from creators. And it all comes down to this major point, which I think is kind of ironically highlighted in this FAQ question from TikTok's official page explaining the Creator Fund. The question is there a max earning per creator? Is there a limit to the size of the Creator Fund? And TikTok's answer is, the sky is the limit. There isn't a fixed amount of money that we'll allocate to creators, and we don't put a cap on the amount of funds released daily. We've committed to £231 million over the next 3 years to the Creator Fund. This was a response on like the UK website. They've included very careful wording here because you'll notice they've said there's no max to the amount of funds released daily. But here's the thing, there is a cap on the amount of funds released in total because they've only allocated a fixed amount of money to the Creator Fund. Obviously there's a max because they can't pay out more than the, £231 million or whatever they said that they've committed to this fund, because that's how big the fund is. That's how much money there is. So there is a cap on it. And that, my friends, is the crux of my entire problem with the TikTok Creator Fund. The TikTok Creator Fund is a static pool of money. In 2020, when TikTok started the Creator Fund program, they announced that they would be putting $200 million into the pot that is the Creator Fund. And then shortly after the program started, they released an updated press release saying that they were going to be growing the pool to $1 billion over the next 3 years. But since then, the amount that's in the Creator Fund or how much money is available has been not very transparent, to say the least. Like, I did a lot of research trying to look into how much money is available in the Creator Fund in the year of our Lord 2022, and you cannot find a straight answer to this. It could be anywhere between 200 million and $1 billion, I guess. But how much of that's already been paid out, how much is still available, it's very unclear. But the point is It's a static amount of money. It's a fixed amount that TikTok themselves has decided they will allocate to the creator fund. Now, even though we don't know how much money is in the creator fund as of 2022, what we do know for sure is TikTok as a platform has grown a hell of a lot since they started the creator fund back in 2020. There are more users, there's more creators, and there's a lot more attention on this app, which ultimately means that the slice of the creator fund pie that each creator gets is shrinking and shrinking as the platform grows. This is the part of the video where I need to show my cards a little bit and admit that the concept for this video, or the reason why I feel passionate about this, is actually kind of inspired by a YouTube video that YouTube legend Hank Green released a little while back talking about this exact issue. And I'm gonna link that below because I think you should watch the full thing, but I felt inspired to kind of put my own spin on it and also give you some tips for monetization in the meantime. But the point is, I'll be referencing some of the points that Hank makes throughout this video. So in his video about it, Hank Green shared the data that he's collected as a TikTok creator that has been paid out by the creator fund. And long story short, the main takeaway from all the numbers that he'd gathered over the course of like a year or whatever is that as time went on, the amount that Hank was getting paid per view was shrinking. Essentially showing that as the TikTok platform grew, as more users came to the platform, as more creators came to the platform, his payouts were decreasing. Okay, so why is this? Like, let's just take a step back and turn this into some really simple, straightforward math so that I can explain exactly why there's this backwards relationship between the growth of TikTok as a platform and the creator fund, wherein basically as TikTok as a platform grows, the creator fund becomes less and less of this great system and creators earn less money. So let's just imagine for a moment that the year is 2020 and TikTok has released the creator fund and they've said, okay, everybody, for this year, we are allocating $100 to the creator fund to pay out to creators over the course of this year. Now let's just say by the end of 2020 that Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae each accounted for 50% of the total views on TikTok. Each of these two creators would then get $50 each from the TikTok creator fund because they each accounted for, 50% of the views. Okay, but then let's say in 2021, a bunch more creators joined the platform. So we've got Charli and Addison, but now we've also got Michaela, we've got Selena Spooky Boo, we've got, Hank Green, Glamzilla, Anna, and a bunch of other teenagers doing seductive dance moves that I don't know about because they don't come up on my For You page, but apparently they exist. So now let's just say there's 10 creators on the platform in 2021. If the creator fund still has $100 in it, now each of these creators gets to take home $10. There are more creators on TikTok. There are more viewers on TikTok because each of these creators have brought in new users who are watching them and spending time on the app. But with the TikTok creator fund structured like this, everybody gets paid less because the creator fund is a static pool of money. So as Hank said in his video that really inspired this one, the slogan pretty much writes itself. When TikTok makes more, creators make less. And that really doesn't seem fair. So to solve this issue where essentially the growth of TikTok as a platform is a detriment to the income of its creators, TikTok can do two things. One, they should make their creator fund bigger, which it should be, by the way. And this is really the part where my feelings about TikTok withholding payment come from. And I'll explain that in just a second. But the second thing they really need to do is make the creator fund not a fixed amount, but instead a percentage of their revenue. That way the TikTok creator fund is tied to the company's growth and remains proportionate to the number of creators and the number of viewers that are joining the platform. This would mean that creators' ability to make money isn't going to shrink as more people join the platform. Okay, but first let me explain why the creator fund really needs to be bigger. To get a sense of scale and for comparison, we're gonna compare the TikTok creator fund to, in my opinion, the gold standard of creator monetization opportunities online, and that is YouTube's partner program. We're just gonna use 2021 as the example because that year's completed, so I've got the numbers for it. In 2021, TikTok had $4.6 billion in revenue. The 2021 Creator Fund, as far as I could tell from the TikTok press releases, had $200 million available for creators to earn. Meanwhile, YouTube, obviously a much more established and older platform, had $28 billion in revenue in 2021, and they paid out through their AdSense program roughly $14 billion. So if we look at that in terms of percentages, in 2021, TikTok paid its creators about 4.3% of its total revenue, and YouTube paid its creators 55% of its revenue. Okay, so if TikTok paid its creators the same proportion of its revenue, then in 2021, the Creator Fund would have been $2.3 billion, which is almost 9 times the amount that it actually was. So while I know this obviously does not constitute stealing in the legal sense as I claimed in this title, hopefully you can get a sense here of really what I mean about TikTok kind of withholding this revenue from their creators, because ultimately, I think a lot of creators think about these revenue programs as a nice little bonus, a nice little reward from the platform that they're creating on. But in reality, when you think about it, YouTube and TikTok would not have the revenue that they have if it weren't for creators making content on their platforms. If there weren't people making TikTok videos every day, there wouldn't be users watching TikTok videos. And the whole value that TikTok has as a company is its user base. When advertisers come and pay TikTok to put ads on their platform, it's because TikTok has billions of users. So YouTube and TikTok would not exist, would not have all of the revenue they have if it weren't for the creators making stuff on their platforms every day. So really, in my opinion, they kind of owe it to the creators to share revenue with them, because the creators are the ones generating the value. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, they're private companies. We all exist under capitalism. They can kind of do what they want. But I think the existence of YouTube's revenue sharing program is really a testament to the fact that this can work. It provides a lot of value to the platform, it provides a lot of value to the creators, and entire media companies have grown out of YouTube as a platform. And that just wouldn't have happened if it weren't for the revenue sharing program. Okay, now there are a lot of reasons why TikTok's Creator Fund is gonna have to be different than YouTube's partner program, because not every TikTok has an ad running in it in the same way that a YouTube video has an ad running on it, right? Because you normally watch 8 or 9 TikToks before you see an ad. But that doesn't prohibit TikTok from creating a Creator Fund that is proportionate to their revenue, that scales as they scale, so that it's not a detriment to creators when the platform brings on new creators and even more viewers and more users and all that. Now, you might be thinking, oh, Katie, didn't TikTok say they were gonna grow the Creator Fund to $1 billion over the next 3 years? So if they announce that in 2020, then presumably sometime next year, the Creator Fund will have $1 billion in it available for creators to earn. Yeah, well, that sounds all fine and good. And this comes back to the whole thing of TikTok loves to make these announcements that make them sound so magnanimous and, these great people that are just giving out money. But based on those quick calculations we went through before, you'll notice that just based on 2021's revenue, $1 billion in the Creator Fund would still be less than half than the YouTube standard would dictate. And TikTok has grown hugely even since 2021. So I said before that their revenue in 2021 was $4.6 billion. Well, 2022 is not over yet, but at this point, it's projected that TikTok is going to earn over $11 billion in revenue in 2022. So that's more than doubling what they did last year. So all of this is to say, not only can TikTok afford to increase the Creator Fund to a much bigger sum than it already is, but it really should be tied to the growth of the platform, because even if TikTok sets the Creator Fund amount in January, by December, the number of creators is gonna have doubled again, and people's payouts are gonna be shrinking in proportion to their views, and that just doesn't make sense. Okay, so it's all fine for me to sit here and make recommendations about what TikTok should do, but that's kind of just wishful thinking if we're honest. So in the meantime, what can you do as a creator to kind of make up for this lack of payment from TikTok and actually monetize your content and your audience in an effective way? Here are my top 3 recommendations. Number 1, you can start a YouTube channel. I mentioned the partner program throughout this video. This is one of the big reasons why social media stars from from Instagram to Snapchat to TikTok to Vine or whatever, all have eventually ended up on YouTube. Obviously, you get paid like a fair amount for the attention and the time spent that you generate on this platform. But in my opinion, well, like YouTube's my favorite platform. So I think it's like the best format of content. You can reach new audiences. There's a search engine. There's the homepage recommendations. There's all kinds of reasons why YouTube is just a really great platform for creators. And of course, it has the built-in monetization. Okay, but maybe YouTube's not for you, and that's okay too. Another option, my second recommendation, is to start selling digital products. Digital products are infinitely scalable. You create something once, whether it's Lightroom presets, some kind of ebook, maybe Notion templates, and then you can sell it over and over again and provide value to an unlimited number of people, basically, without having to spend more time on it. And this is revenue that goes directly to you. You don't need to share it with some social media platform. Of course, there's transaction fees on anything like Squarespace or Shopify, but you get the money and you can set the price. Okay, and a third thing that you can try out as a creator is start pitching for brand deals. You can do these brand deals on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, wherever you have your audience. And again, you have more control over your rates and obviously which brands you work with. I have a video all about how you can start pitching for brand deals. I will link it up here and I'll also put it in the description so you can check it out later. When it comes to making a career out of being a creator, there's never gonna be a straightforward path. We can't rely on these social media platforms to compensate us, and we can't assume that paid opportunities are always gonna come our way. So that's why as creators, we always need to be innovating, finding new ways to create, finding new ways to connect with our audiences, and finding new ways to make that money. If you want to learn what I would do if I was starting totally from scratch to become a full-time creator, then check out this video next because I think you're going to find it helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions about the TikTok Creator Fund or just making money as a creator in general. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having adventures and following your dreams, and I'll see you over in this video. Okay, bye.